everybody. Welcome to 2019. It is me, Stella Wilde. I am here with your January Horoscopes. Very excited to get into this month's energies. There is a lot of energy to work with. That's almost too much to go into for just one tarot reading. So please, I have put together a monthly horoscope column, so please do check that out. I will leave the link in the description. It's on my website. It's a written horoscope for each sun sign, including some general energy information you'll want to know. So if you're into astrology, you might want to check that out. Also, I am offering a year ahead tarot reading. It's a 20-minute reading that gets into your personal energies for the year ahead. And you can book that on my website. I am still doing regular tarot readings for the month of January as well. So if you have a personal concern, please do book a reading with me. And finally, I have put on sale the Jupiter in Sagittarius Luck and Opportunity Forecasts. These are a minimum half-hour long readings, plus you get a transit calendar with that and some other stuff. So you might want to check that out. It's great, very easy to access, and you have access to it for the entire year. So it's not just like you watch it and then you don't ever get to see it again. You just have to create, once you purchase it, you create a little account on the on my website, and then you can log in and watch it as many times as you want. And that's true for the video products that I sell on the website. So that is something that you might be interested in. So the way I'm going to do the readings this month is I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross as usual. For some of you who have been watching for a while, thank you. You know that I kind of tune in and I wait till I hear what my spirit guides kind of want me to do. And they're telling me I need to use this deck, my very powerful Rider-Waite deck, and do a Celtic cross for you all. And also, they are telling me to pull an angel answer card for everybody in answer to a question that you may have and or kind of a theme for your year ahead. So I am going to start with the sign that had the most views in the month of December, and then the second most views, third most views, etc. And that's the order I will do the readings and release them onto YouTube. The other thing is I would really appreciate it if you would like, comment, share, subscribe, because these messages have really been resonating with so many people, as I've seen every month through comments and also through private messages. And the more we can get the word out and help more people with the information, the better it is. So let's spread the love. Okay. All right, awesome. Thank you for your help with that. And let's get into the readings. Hey, Sagittarius. Welcome to your January 2019 reading. I have been shuffling and tuning into your energy. So let's see what is on tap for you. No, don't break right yet. I'm going to lay out Celtic cross. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then I will kind of give an energetic overview, and then I'll get into each card. Well, we already have two major arcana cards. So, Okay. Very interesting energy here. As I've been saying to the other signs, while some signs may have a fresh start initiated at the new moon, others are going to have that initiation and fresh start happen more toward the latter half of January. And I feel that is the case for you also. There is a wanting to have a fresh start, and this month is major for you. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards here out of 10 cards I laid down. So January 2019, Sagittarius, is a very pivotal month for you. It is, I feel, a month of finally wrapping things up, things that were not in alignment The timing is now right to let go of some addictive relationships, addictive habits, to more align with what you want to achieve in the world. But it's interesting because although the timing is right to do this, there's still a feeling of being unprepared, I would say, of mental, feeling stuck mentally. But emotionally, there has been a turning point emotionally. There has been a line drawn in the sand, so to speak, Sagittarius, in which you have decided that you cannot put up with your own bullshit anymore. I mean, like, it's kind of like, I mean, I don't mean to be mean. You know, I love my Sages, right? I love my fellow fire signs with a passion. And I'll show you all these cards. This is just the psychic, what I'm feeling. Like, you are tired of putting up with your own bullshit, honestly. And you drew a line in the sand emotionally that was like, you know, I got to get my act together. And yet your mind is still not quite there yet, your mindset. So your emotions have shifted, and now it's a matter, I think, of coaching yourself through the shift and the ending of the cycle. Like, you can do it. Like, you've already, it's so funny how there's, well, not funny, but I mean, it's so interesting how there are layers, right? There's so many layers that go into transitions and shifting and changing. Like, I mean, yes, sometimes the universe brings something, boom, in a fell swoop, and a change is made. But even when that happens, there's still layers that, and I know you're not a superficial person. I know you have layers. Okay, I know. There's layers that you go through in order to assimilate that change and be able to move on from it, even if that change comes in swiftly. So that's what I'm saying. The change is not coming in swiftly here. It's more like you have decided, because I said you were tired of your own bullshit and emotionally, and being in this boredom, that you've decided, all right, I've got to, you know, get out of this, and I've got to get firm with myself. But it's taking your mind still goes toward that, being stuck in the rut of, is this, you know, feeling trapped? Are things ever going to change? There's no fresh start for me. But you're going to find that as you move forward this month, and there will be that final huge push at the full moon, the 21st, 22nd of January, where it will be released. It will be fully released and done. Okay, so let's get into this. This is a very powerful month for you, Sag. This is, I mean, really, all these major arcana cards. It's really about feeling worthy as well. I mean, that's another layer that's going on, but let me get into it. All right, we start your reading with the Eight of Cups upside down. That's at the base of your reading of the Celtic Cross. And in the recent past is the Four of Cups. So this is where I'm saying, like, I call this the spoiled brat card. That's one of my interpretations. It's like nothing pleases you. Like, you're so bored, and you're bored of yourself, and you're bored of everything. And you're just like, you're disgusted. And you're disgusted with yourself for feeling that way too. And that's why I'm saying, like, you know that you must move on emotionally from this of being constantly dissatisfied. When whose fault is it? Whose responsibility is it to be happy? You have to make yourself happy. You can't keep like wishing and hoping that the universe is just going to keep bringing like things and you keep rejecting them. I mean, that's another thing that may have been going on for some Sagittarians. Jupiter is transiting your sign. The change is already starting to come. Like you've got to believe it. And you've got to believe that you're worthy of it, because in your heart you have this King of Pentacles upside down. Now, when this guy's upright, this guy is like, or this energy is of the ultimate self-esteem, the ultimate self-worth and value. Because he's the pentacle. Like, he can, you know, he has worth coming out of his ears, you know, he's just amazing. Upside down in your heart. Upside down. So once upside down, not feeling worthy. And not feeling worthy to a very deep extent. Like there's a wound there in your heart. And, you know, that's why the universe is like trying to bring you stuff. And you're just like, you know, Jupiter and Sag is trying to bring you new things. And you're just sitting there like feeling unworthy. But you've realized you got to get it together. Like you got to move on from this. You see that. You know that. As a result, in your current situation, we have the Devil upside down and we have the Wheel of Fortune smack over it. So Devil upside down, you have to release your addiction to low self-worth. Now, this may not apply to all my Sagittarians, or not low self-worth, just feeling unworthy. You know, not being able to receive good things easily. And again, this is a general reading, may not apply to everybody, so watch your rising moon or Venus, okay? But, you know, Jupiter wants to bring you good things this year, absolutely. But you have got to cooperate. You've got to let it in. You've got to appreciate it. You got to be open. You're going to be, all right? Because you are realizing you have to release this, I don't want to say you're, it's kind of like you've gotten chained. It's kind of like you have the Pavlov's dog reaction. Okay, so the conditioned response, that's the word I was looking for. You have the conditioned response of this questioning your worthiness to receive, that this is a conditioned response. But the universe wants to bring you plenty of opportunities this year to break free of that toxic way of being in the world. You know, like, is there a string attached? There's a string attached. The universe is bringing me something good. There's a string attached. I don't know. Am I worthy? Is it real? Should I accept it? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Right? All this like stuff that goes on. And, you know, but you're realizing, Sag, with these two, like you've gotten like disgusted with yourself because you've seen the inklings. You've seen how things with this cup, you've seen that there have been some good things that have been already starting to percolate in your world and want to come in. And so you're like, yeah, like I have got to get over this toxic feeling of unworthiness. And I feel emotionally you're starting to get that. But look in the near future, 8 of Swords. So there's still some mental rewiring that needs to be done so that you can start accepting this change that's coming in toward the good. I know you guys have had it rough. I know that. You know, go watch my old videos. You know, we've gone extensively through that. So I know. You can't let your future be dictated by your past. So there's some mental rewiring that needs to be done, right? Because swords are about the mind. And you're feeling your swords, your mind is still stuck. It needs to just be rewired to allow and accept and manifest and bring in and receive those things and really get that you are, worthy of that. You got to kind of coach yourself through that. Like, for example, when somebody gives you a compliment, which is a gift, right? They give you a compliment and you immediately start justifying it. Oh, well, it's not, or explaining it. Oh, well, it's not a big deal. Or, instead of just graciously receiving. That's this kind of energy with this situation. All right. So you got it. Rewiring. That's like, I'm really feeling that. Rewire. In your heart is this card. I already discussed that. In your environment is the Fool upside down. So you're like, I don't know how am I going to start over? I don't even know how. Like, you want a fresh start. For some of you, you want to move also. Some of you. That your current environment is not supporting you. And again, with Jupiter traveling in your sign, if that really is something you want to do, you can manifest that for yourself this year. Once you work through this last bit of junk, because this is holding you back from the new beginning. This toxic energy. Like I said, the universe is bringing you plenty of opportunities to release this so that you can have fresh starts, but you've got to release it. All right, I got to pause so my computer doesn't have a meltdown. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, you want to move, but so far those plans have not come to fruition because of the energy of still staying where you are in order to work out this final lesson of worthiness, I feel. So I feel like when that energy has finally shifted, you will be moving in a different environment. Your hope and your fear is the Moon card. I think you're a little worried about the full moon that's coming up. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. But there will be, I feel there will be a final big piece of the puzzle that gets revealed at the full moon, which is at 0 degrees Leo, particularly if your birthday is very early in Sagittarius, so in the first couple of days. And I'm just hearing. If some of you are involved with an earth sign person, and this relationship with this earth sign, so a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, if you're involved with somebody who has that energy, it doesn't have to be a man, I mean, the energy of that. There could be some sort of toxic, dysfunctional situation that occurs around the full moon that shows you will not be moving forward with this person. Okay? You will not be moving forward with them. You perhaps have felt mentally indebted to them because they have loved you despite your feelings of low worth. But you will see there's a price to be paid for that relationship, because they are not, with them upside down here in your heart, this energy is, they want to own you. And they see you as a possession, and they, I'm not saying they don't care about your feelings, but they kind of don't care about your feelings. It's about them and their needs and not about yours, which is why you're also kind of in this. So for some Sagittarius who are involved in a relationship, this may be applicable, involved in an earth sign energy. It doesn't have to be, it could be a friendship, it could be romantic, whatever, but there is an earth sign energy that has kept you stuck mentally, because they probably manipulate and prey on any feelings of lack of confidence in yourself. Like, oh, you'll never get anybody else. Like, they play mind games and shit like that with you, Sag. And, you know, that's part of this as well that you want to move on from. Because you see how toxic this person is. It's no coincidence that they're all, you know, this is upside down, this is upside down, and this is upside down. These are my only upside down cards in the whole spread here. So this is not the direction. This person is not the direction for you. They're not. So I feel like this is in your hope and your fear, by the full moon, there will be a twist. There will be some sort of informational revelation that allows you to finally end this cycle with this person once and for all. And you're going to be very happy as a result. Your wishes, this is the card at the top of the reading, your wishes are not aligned. If you want to, with this person in your life, okay, the two cannot coexist because they don't have your wishes at heart. They really don't give a shit, honestly. Why am I swearing so much in this video? I don't know. But they don't care. I guess I'm just like, I'm really fired up. I just don't like when I see, you know, stuff like this, when people manipulate other people. I think it's really crappy behavior and I don't like it. And I'm seeing like this is a possibility for some of you Sages that's, you know, going on. And, you know, they're preying on that. But so your wishes are not aligned with their agenda. And that's why, you know, that's why I'm saying too, like they're not going to be part of your future. They're not going to be part of your future environment. There's no continuing on with them. You are going to end this cycle with them. It's going to be over. Also, there may be, for some of you Sagittarians, you may hear by the full moon that there is going to be some sort of trip very soon that you will be going on. And it is a trip that you have, it may not be that you go on the trip in February or January. It may be you don't do it till the summer. But there is some sort of trip offer that comes up and you're like, yeah, I'm going to do that. In fact, it's something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. And I'm going for it. And that's going to be huge for you because you really do. With that Jupiter and Sag and your home sign, like you got to have fun adventures this year. You cannot be hanging around with people who don't have your best interests at heart. But, you know, and that's why I'm saying, like, you understand that emotionally. You know you need to move on from that, Sag. You just got to realize that they've been keeping you trapped and they've been, you know, well, I mean, they don't be keeping you, but you've been participating, whether aware and willing or not, whatever, in some sort of mind game that they've been playing. And, you know, you're over it. This is a year, Sag, that you can make some big happiness for yourself. It involves ending old cycles, and it involves being more in the world, because I feel like you've also been a little cut off from the world, okay? You need to be out and about in the world as yourself, as your wonderful, beautiful self, and start fulfilling some of the wishes that you want for yourself. And the world needs you. The world needs what you have to offer as well. And I feel like you've been held back from your own feelings of, you know, low self-esteem, low confidence, and or somebody playing a mind game on you. You've been holding yourself back. It's time. This year, it is time. And, you know, you're going to be by the end of this month shifting out of that energy, and it's going to be done with this junk. So that's very nice. Okay, let's tune in now with an angel card. You can ask a question and we'll see what the answer is. We'll see how this card relates to the reading we just did. Let's see. I think this is a really, like I said, it's a turning point, line in the sand kind of moment for you, Sag, this month. So this is very good. As I said last month, I mean, you already, like, were feeling the energy shift. And, you know, and we had that lonely tree. Remember the lonely tree? Like we had the lonely tree card, and it was about like coming out of that. And this is still a little bit of a continuing energy from that, of, you know, finally stepping into the world after a period of being stuck and being really dissatisfied. So, you know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So pay attention at that full moon. I think everybody's going to be getting some sort of revelation. You will if it's not about this person, if there's no person in your life, then it's about some sort of really positive affirmation that makes you understand how much your brain does need that rewiring. Okay, so there'll be some sort of really positive affirmation, confirmation about your value. And you'll see about how you've been really thinking about yourself in ways that have been unhealthy. And you'll be able to really change that. So I think that's excellent. All right, let's see. I usually wait for one to kind of pop out at me. Okay, one of my Sages. All right, this one's, see how it does that? This one's like pointing at me. All right. Choose a new direction. Yeah, and you will be. You're going to be choosing a new direction. This ties in very nicely with this card here at the end. Choose a direction you really want to go in. Not just a new one, but one you really have your heart set on. This is beautiful. Love this. Love this. Choose a new direction, Sagittarius. All right. Love it for you, Sagittarius. Please let me know in the comments how this resonated for you. And yeah, so I wish you all the best for January 2019. And yeah, that's it. All right, choose a new direction. Leave in the comment, like, what direction are you going in? What direction are you going to choose? Let me know. All right, Stella Wilde signing out. Bye-bye, Sag.